Hello, my name is Markus Klusner, Product Manager for Stage Lighting at Harman Professional Solutions Division. Today, we are introducing the Mac Encore Performance, a fully featured LED fixture that delivers light output quality and consistent performance levels never before seen in an LED-based automated stage lighting unit. The fixture is available in two dedicated color temperature variants, warm and cold. The warm unit perfectly emulates a real incandescent source, whilst the cold unit delivers crisp and neutral daylight. Both fixture variants produce the best available full-spectrum light, proven by very high CRI, TM30 and TLCI values. All of this comes in the smallest and most compact unit, with a record low weight for products used in applications where quality of light is key to the performance. Yet, the Mac Encore Performance offers an uncompromising feature set, accompanied with Martin's renowned, tour-proven, and long-life build quality. Let's start with the most important feature, the light source. This is where it all starts. In order to deliver the best possible quality light out of the front lens, you need to start with the best available source that delivers the most complete spectrum. Whilst you can remove unwanted light and cut off unwanted peaks, for instance with a minus green filter, you cannot add something to the spectrum with filters or software that isn't there in the first place. Martin's optical engineering team has identified, qualified, and chosen new LEDs that perform second to none, with the most complete spectrum yet seen, and has designed a proprietary and unique light engine package, rather than going for an off-the-shelf solution. Due to their superior efficiency, pure white light LEDs have been chosen and combined with the CMY color mixing system. This allows for higher output on white and also better color consistency over the lifetime of the product compared to additive color mixing system, where each LED would age differently over time. The cold unit has a default color temperature of 6000 Kelvin, and the warm light engine variant with a default color temperature of 3000 Kelvin truly challenges the output quality of a real incandescent source, without any of the green shift caused by reflectors or lenses as often seen on those kind of fixtures. This means that the white light output from both fixture variants is spot on with a black body curve, which ensures that skin tones, costumes, set pieces, and more will render naturally in their true colors and also flicker-free at any intensity on camera due to an LED refresh rate that is fully compatible with even the most advanced TV and film camera shutter speeds. Another advantage is the maintenance of light output quality and levels over the entire lifetime of the fixture. On a discharge source, you would have the everlasting cycle of performance level drift over the limited lifetime of the bulb. No output degradation or drifting green shift. With the Mac Encore Performance, even the last show will look as initially designed. Not to forget about the related cost savings, which will give you a far better return on investment. All of this is not really new, but now it's finally combined with proper light quality, which makes the Mac Encore Performance especially interesting for venues that up until now have ruled out the use of LED due to the lack of output quality. Similar to tungsten versus discharge, there is a difference in efficiency of LEDs. The higher the color temperature, the more efficient. Hence, the cold unit has about 1/3 more output compared to the warm unit.
In the Mac Encore, we chose to focus on the spectrum of the light rather than the lumen's output. Lumen's output is calculated based on the sensitivity curve of the human eye, which peaks in the green and drops off going towards the blue and the red. This does not mean that we cannot see colors in the deep reds nor the blues, only that they appear less bright than the green colors. In the Mac Encore, we wanted to emulate the natural reference spectrum, incandescent light for the warm unit and daylight for the cold unit. An incandescent spectrum increases going towards the reds. Hence, we needed to choose an LED with a large portion of its light in the red part of the spectrum. Keeping in mind how lumens are calculated, this means a large part of the light is located in a position where it does not contribute much to the lumens number, but makes the entire difference to the quality and natural feeling of the light. The sun spectrum peaks in the green. Hence, for the cold unit, we needed to choose an LED with more light here. resulting in a spectrum that fits nicely with the eye's sensitivity curve, which really isn't a surprise as our eyes were evolved to perceive sunlight. This is why we have a higher lumens value in the cold unit, but when mixing a saturated red, the warm unit will be brighter.
Where there is light, there will be heat, also with LEDs. And the heat needs to be transferred away from the LEDs in order to protect them and maintain their output level and quality. Martin's mechanical engineers have found a clever solution that squares the circle. A sophisticated, smart combined forced air and convection-cooled light engine housing. The smallest and lightest possible product without any noticeable cooling noise. Various user-selectable cooling profiles allow to even further balance output versus sound level. Being suitable for even the most critical applications, such as spoken word theater, the Mac Encore Performance is the most silent, hard edge moving head we have ever built.
The packaging of the rear end of the head posed a huge challenge during the development of the Mac Encore. In this particular area, many different R&D skills were involved. Optics, electronics, heat management, mechanics, and industrial design all worked very closely together to make it happen. Light traps, airflow, optical lenses, and electronic parts all competed for the same space. At the same time, this part of the product worked as an important structural part, giving strength to the entire head. Within this compact section, we find the light engine with all its power electronics. The cooling system with a total of 8 slow-running fans are also there to keep efficiency up and the noise level down. Even though this is packed in a very confined area, we've been able to take our usual product serviceability to a new level. Silent operation in every aspect has been one of the key drivers in all the design choices we've made throughout the project. Not just fan noise, but also noise during reset, movement, and when using the different effects. To give an example, we have developed new rotational dampers for the pan and tilt motors. Together with new 3-phase motors, they help us achieve a virtually silent pan tilt drive.
Next in line comes the color mixing system. Whilst this is in theory rather generic, its performance level compared to previous fixtures has been enhanced as well. New ablation patterns and dichroic filters specifically designed to perfectly accompany the high-quality white source deliver the full palette, from smooth and subtle pastels to rich and vibrant saturated colors, from beautiful lavenders and limes to breathtaking reds and blues. Due to the different spectral distribution of the two light engine variants, the color mixing system behaves just like you would expect it to. The high amount of red in the spectrum of the warm unit supports the reds, magentas, pinks and oranges, whilst the higher amount of blue in the spectrum of the cold unit enhances the greens, lavenders, cyans and blues. No additive color mixing system delivers better colors, especially not with the ease and known way of controlling and programming a CMY system. And as previously mentioned, a CMY system does not degrade or shift color quality over time. Additional colors with higher transmission are accessible via the 7-slot static color wheel that also includes bump and split color effects. You can even add custom colors for unlimited variety. On top of all this, the Mac Encore Performance provides precise color temperature control with variable color temperature correction that stays true to the back body curve without any additional green or magenta shifts. This gives you the accurate control and smooth adjustment options you need in order to match the color temperature of other light sources on the set or stage, and also the ability to create dramatic looks and feels. The cold unit has a variable color correction to orange or tungsten, and the warm unit offers something completely new, a fully variable color correction to blue or daylight.
Color correction in a subtractive color system consists of filters. When a filter is gradually inserted into the beam, the color will change linear between the color of the beam and that of the filter. This is not desired when doing color temperature correction, as the black body curve is, as the name suggests, a curve. To overcome this limitation, we at Martin have designed a special system that overlays carefully calculated filters with a special ablation pattern to allow the color temperature correction to follow the curve of the black body line more closely.
The complete and uncompromised effects section makes the Encore Performance a truly versatile fixture for any application. There is a 4-blade framing shutter system operating on 2 very tightly fitted focal planes. The entire module rotates ± 55 degrees and repeats cues with great precision. 5 rotating glass gobos offer designers a great choice of patterns, from breakups to textures and even aerials. The animation wheel with continuous multi-directional rotation and indexing at variable angles allows for stunning rain and cloud effects and more. The patented Animation Effects system adds great 3D effect options. Combined with gobo patterns or the animation wheel, this gives you another layer of visual effects. The slim focal separation between the effects layers enables you to run gobos simultaneously with the animation wheel and also the framing system, something that is very unique. There is an iris to further narrow the output that also produces perfectly circular pencil-style beams. The variable soft frost diffusion works perfectly to create subtle effects on scenery without degrading gobo artwork, and can also be used to discreetly soften up framed images. The fixture features fully electronic dimmer or shutter control with various dimming curves to provide super smooth flicker-free dimming all the way to full blackout with next to 0 impact on color temperature. There is also a tungsten dimming emulation option that gradually introduces the beloved redshift known from incandescent light sources when the fixture dims down. The Encore Performance has a very flat field, the flattest field Martin has ever made. The optical system is designed with no color temperature variation while zooming or dimming, ensuring very even light and color distribution across the beam from high to low intensity for perfect control. The zoom system is ultra precise and also super silent with a 1:4 ratio from 12 to 48 degrees and comes with auto-link focus tracking. This allows for both high and low ceiling usage that spans from tight beams to wide coverage. Our engineers have rethought fixture movement as well. The unit brings back 3-phase stepper motors for pan and tilt, which allows for best-in-class accuracy, repeatability, and smooth movement. The pan tilt movement, just like any other mechanical effect, is executed at lowest possible sound levels, because silence always matters, especially when the fixture moves. Various little improvements and tweaks, small counterweights here and there, every detail has been designed to make the Encore Performance a stealth operator.
The Encore is of course designed to be easily identified as a Martin product. It shares line work and visual identity with both the Viper and Quantum moving heads. However, we also wanted to make a style reference back in time to the TW1. This idea actually gave a lot to the front-end design. Rather clean-looking front, since we do not need any air intakes here. All in all, the Encore is a pretty packed product, full of features. The design ambition has been to wrap it all up in a tight and compact package. And by doing so, all the features inside become part of the outer design. Dedicated steps and bumps provide a utility look, a display of inner purpose and function. This is also the case for the rear end. The massive cooling block inside very much defines the outer form. Ventilation grills are carefully tested and designed for silent operation. We've developed a new composite yoke handle. The soft grip handle is connected to the yoke casing in a very strong way. We get safer and easier handling and rigging from it, and it also integrates better with the overall industrial design.
With its best-in-class compact design and premium build quality, the Encore Performance lives up to Martin's tour-proven standards. Its slick form factor offers the highest lumen per weight ratio in its class. Combined together, you get the lightest and finest fixture on the market for applications where ultimate light quality is key and where truck, rig, and warehouse space is limited. So there you have it. the Mac Encore Performance, the new whisper silent benchmark in performance lighting, when quality of light and silent operation is key to the performance.